Hi, middle school. I'm sorry I'm not with you today. However, there's a few things that you need to do today as asynchronous work while you still have music class with your teacher in front of you now. What you are going to do today is prepare all your background knowledge on a Broadway musical entitled Newsies. Newsies is set in the turn of the century, 1899. So if you're lucky enough to be with Mr. Baldwin right now, this is a great lesson in history. Now, there are several pages in this document that you're going to read on some background knowledge, like why did kids work? Why weren't there child labor laws yet? Also, you're going to meet the characters and what was happening at the turn of the century during this time. We are also going to have a discussion on strikes. Why are strikes important? Why do people strike? So all of that is going to need to be read today. But like I said, they're very quick and easy reads, and I'll show you how to get to them on Schoology. When you open up your Schoology course, and as you see, I'm going to use 8.1 as an example. When you go into your instruction folder, you're going to go into presentations, and it says Newsies right here. When you open up this teacher toolkit for Newsies, you actually have to scroll down to the second page here where it says optional resources. From here, you're going to access the Newsies study guide. And when you click on access it here, it pops up for you. So Disney actually put on Newsies as a Broadway musical along with a movie version of the production. Now on my screen, you can see I have a sidebar here that shows some page numbers. So right now, this is page 1, page 2, and so on. You're actually going to start with Working Kids Inspire Movie, Broadway Musical. And on this sidebar, it actually says it's page 4. But if you scroll up or down to find the page number on the actual document, it actually says it's page 3. So just make sure that you're using the sidebar to determine the page numbers. That's how I'll put the page numbers as part of your assignment. So you're going to go ahead and read Working Kids Inspire Movie, Broadway Musical on pages 4 and 5. You're also going to read through the Meet the Characters on page 10. I will show you what it looks like. Here you go. Once you're done with this page, you'll continue on to page 16. This is the turn of the century information. I'd like to quickly talk to you about Ellis Island and immigrants. So Ellis Island is an island in New York City, right by the Statue of Liberty, where immigrants would come into America through Ellis Island. They would sign in on their books. They would register as an American citizen. So when my great-grandfather came over from Poland, he actually came over and our last name was Wojteczko. And it became Wayne because in Poland, Wojteczko is spelled with a W and a whole bunch of other letters. So when he came over to Ellis Island as an immigrant, they had to change their name because it was too hard for other Americans to say and pronounce and spell. So they changed his last name from Wojteczko to Wayne, and that's how we became the Wayne family. So this is a great opportunity for you to pause here, or even if you wanted to wait until later after school or at dinner time to discuss your family's heritage and to discuss their history. Did any of your ancestors come over to Ellis Island? Did your last name get changed? Let me know. I'm going to throw it up as an optional assignment to share what you found out from your family. And if you're in school right now with your teacher, don't bother them because they're technically on their prep and covering for me, and I appreciate it greatly. But if they're around and they're hanging out with you, ask if they have any family stories or family ancestry that they're aware of, or anything to share about Ellis Island and immigrants. After reading through page 16 and thinking about Ellis Island, we are going to read about child labor laws on page 20 and 21 of this packet. Lots of good information here. Please pay attention to the details that you read on these 2 pages. The last page that you have today is page 34, and it's called Kids on Strike. Strikes are a really important part of our history in America, so we are going to read about what a strike is and why do people strike. There's a lot of great information on this page, and that is the last page that you are going to do in this packet. Once you're done, you're going to go back to our Schoology page. You can click back to the main page because now we are going to work out of the red assignment button. Now, when you go into your red assignment folder, you are going to see a video here that says watch me first. This is something that you're going to need to watch. It is a Newsies medley that was live from the Tony Awards. After that, you're going to go into the Newsies background assignment. This is a discussion board, just like all of our daily check-ins and warm-ups. You're going to post your answers down below. It asks you this question. In this discussion, please post 2 facts that you learned and found interesting from the Newsies study guide. Back in the assignment folder, if you did work on anything about Ellis Island and talk to a family member or someone you knew about their ancestry, go ahead and share below. But again, this is optional. And that's it. Then you're done. Please be sure to be respectful to the teacher that is in class with you. If you do have any questions, message me on Teams, and I'll see you later.